Hey everyone, and welcome back to another Dragon Ball Z Bucchigiri match video. My name is DFree. Here today, we are going to be talking about some of the basics of the game, some things that you need to know if you want to play the game and if you are starting to play the game. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Hit that subscribe if you are new for more content, as well as that notification icon so you guys don't miss anything that I upload here on the channel. So I'm going to cover some basics, probably answer some questions you might have pertaining to this game and its integration and just how you play the game and stuff like that. So be sure to listen through the video because I might answer your question that you might have. So I want to start off by saying that last week Nano did decide to upload his very first Bucchigiri match video, I believe. Now, if you guys search up Bucchigiri match, you'll probably mainly run into my videos because it's something that I've done for a while. But him doing a video did spark more interest in it again for a lot of people. So again, I wanted to go ahead and do this because that was a thing I was getting asked a lot on Twitter. It's like, hey, can you do more Bucchigiri match videos? Can you do this, that? So if you guys want to see Bucchigiri match content weekly, make sure you hit the thumbs up. Today's video like will be 2,500, and I'm considering actually turning this into a every Saturday or Sunday upload, and I'll just, you know, make it work. Because I've talked about how it's not so great for me personally to upload videos on this game in previous videos, but I don't mind on the weekends, right? So hit that thumbs up if you guys would like to see that. So, all right, first thing I want to go over, is this an English game? No, clearly it's not. It's a Japanese game. Is it getting a global release? No, it will not. At this point, it's just not going to happen. If you didn't know, this game has been out since before Legends came out, actually. This game is not new. It's not brand new. You might just be hearing about it, but it's been out for a long time. At this point, again, it is not happening, and the system that they have in place for this game, it just basically will not work. It will work eventually if they wanted to do it, but the way it's been handled thus far, odds are, again, slim to none at this point that it gets a global release. It was never said to get one. It would have came out with one like Legends did. Also, does it have an application? No, there is no application on the Play Store. If you go to QApp, I've asked them to remove this. If you go to QApp, you'll see that you could say, it says like pre-register or coming soon. No, it is not getting an application release. This is not a thing. I am clearly on mobile, though. You can play it through browser on mobile. I am on mobile. As you see, I'm on my phone. Most compatible browser, though, is Google Chrome, just for the record. Last thing, if you're getting any sort of it's not available in your region error, that is because you need a VPN. This is a Japanese-specific game. This is why I'm saying, hey, it's not getting a global release because they've designed it in a way to make it local to Japan specifically. They even have promotion, like things you can go buy at the store that tie into this game, like inputting codes and stuff like that to give you specific cards. Now, the US region, though, does not need a VPN, as well as a couple of others. I think Canada is in that bubble, too. So if you do need that, you need to download a free VPN. Some people have said that with a free VPN, they needed it to sign up, create their account, and then afterwards, they didn't need it anymore. So that's pretty much all the basics. So we're going to talk a little bit about the actual application interface and going through and giving you guys some of the tips that you need to know. So the very first thing that you see when you actually get in is this layout, right? So this is nothing. It's just, this is a new feature, actually. It's new since the anniversary. You can set which card is your favorite from your overall like list of cards. If you want to change it, you can do that. It takes you to your entire box, and you can go ahead and set a new card there. Like if I want to put this card or whatever, you can do that. Not really, it doesn't really do anything for you. Unless maybe there's some missions that tie into it. I'm not sure. But it's just of something that you look at, right? So other than that, though, when we get back here, the most important thing to make sure that you are doing is getting all the Dragon Balls on the Dragon Radar. And that's very easy to do. It just comes from playing games. Win or lose, you get Dragon Balls, and then when you're done, you generally get a couple hundred Super Coins. Now, Super Coins is this game's in-game currency. These soul items are for boosting your cards, right? The cards have individual levels from 1 through 15, and that does also impact their stats and stuff like that, and sometimes their abilities and stuff. So you need that type of stuff to go ahead and improve your cards. But Super Coins, obviously in-game currency, you're gonna definitely want to make sure that you do that, right? So another reliable source for Super Coins, because I know this is what a lot of people want to know, right? How do we get more stones, right? Or more gems, whatever you want to call it, is over here in the World Tournament. So the World Tournament is something you can play several times a day, pretty much, depending on how many tickets you have. Now, you'll always be able to stock up on at least a few tickets a day and at least a couple refreshes worth a week. So in this shop here that I clicked on, this is the exchange area for the World Tournament. Every single day, you'll be able to get 100 of these. Now, you do need, what is it? You need 3,000, I believe, for a summon. Yeah, 3,000 for a summon. So every day, you get 100. Over the course of the month, obviously, it does rack up. So we're going to go ahead and buy these myself. Now, you get these points that you use in this exchange shop from actually playing the World Tournament mode, which I'll get to in just a moment. Now, also, this middle tab does show other things like some World Tournament cards you can exchange for. Like, hey, if you want to go ahead and pick up this What If Goku and Piccolo fusion card from when Goku was obviously considering this as a possibility, right? You can buy it from here. Cards are limited that are exclusive here, but eventually they'll be added into the World Tournament Summon banner, as well as other cards are here too. Now, on a weekly basis, you can actually come here and go ahead and exchange for 1,000 Super Coins. So this is actually really good. Like, this game has a lot of avenues to get Super Coins, and that's really awesome, right? Not only that, though, you can get 12 of these tickets for free, right? And every day you can get at least a couple from the other tab, and those are what you need to actually play this mode consistently. And these are some more materials that you would get for boosting up your characters, depending on the rarities. And sometimes towards the bottom, there are going to be like avatars you guys can get, like your actual, you saw I had SS3 Goku, like stuff like that. And then also there are these tickets down here and coins, Zenny. The tickets are used for the World Tournament banner, like I mentioned previously. But yeah, that's some of the basics on how to get Super Coins. We're going to get back to some more how to get Super Coins. Now, the World Tournament, though, is a little different. There are different rungs you guys can level up and play through. So you guys starting out will probably be at the very bottom one. Now, as you play through, each one does have a set of levels, so make sure you play as much as you can and get all the rewards, right? There's a ton of rewards, a ton of Super Coins, all that stuff, right? You guys will be able to get. So stay tuned for that, and there's a lot more. And the higher you rank in this, the better the cards in the actual World Tournament banner will be. Now, the only thing for this mode is that there are specific cards you can have in your deck that would give you better bonuses, right? Now, this list does update pretty frequently. There's also a lot of free-to-play cards that are in here a lot of the time, if it decides it wants to load. Sometimes this game does have slow loading times because it's going through a browser, I imagine. And it's also trying to connect to Japan, so that's another thing. Anyways, yeah, so these are all the cards that are the boost cards right now, right? 200% boost underneath for some of these cards, 100, 180. So this does determine this does determine how good of a point reward you get when you're done completing the World Tournament. It's only a few rounds, right? And that does determine that. And then also from there you get points, and then use the points to exchange in the shop I just showed you. Now, once a day you will be able to get a free summon on the World Tournament banner. And obviously, again, as I mentioned, as you rank up, you guys will be able to get better stuff. Now, also, you can buy the tickets from that shop and do multis here, again, completely for free. And a lot of the units here are going to be the same units you do get on the actual banners anyway. So it's a good value banner to definitely try to summon on as consistently as possible. Now, this game does, just like the other games, have more of the premium type of banners. I don't really mean premium, but yes, there are some banners that are going to be like paid only or whatever. Those cards do get added to the general pool anyway later on, but if you're somebody that's deterred by that, yes, this game does do that. But other than that, they do have their own festival. Like Dokkan has the system where they have the festival banners, where those cards are specifically only on festival banners and nothing else, right? So this is the mode Selector. This is a brand new as of the anniversary story mode. You guys can do that by clicking on the Shenron. Rank Battle is where you go to play PvP. This game is mainly all PvP content, by the way. Now, this is something I need to explain. This is for introducing new players to the game, pretty much. You can get that Super Saiyan God Goku avatar and then 3,000 Super Coins. I have done that. There's a method where you can just basically open up an incognito browser and do it all yourself. Now, this is the non-rank battle, free battle mode. So a lot of people actually abuse this mode. And what I mean by that is you can actually come in here and get thousands of Super Coins because they reward you. I can actually show you, I think, if I find the icon with Krillin and Goku. Here we go. So they reward you 100,000, not 100,000, I wish. Like 100, you can see it here, like 100, 100, 100, 300. And you can go throughout. I think there's like 100 maximum. But this is for when you encounter a new player in free battle mode, pretty much, or like you battle a friend for the first time. You come here to this menu to battle a specific friend and input their QR code or whatever. But a lot of people abuse that other mode, the free battle with Goku and Oob. You go in there and you just forfeit and you still get the reward. So that's another way to get Super Coins. There's thousands available there, like a lot. So that's one thing you can do. Also, there will be I need to get out of here because I don't want to play a game with, I'd have to invite somebody anyway. But yeah, also there's a lot of different, like, again, ones you can get there. So stay tuned for that. But there's other events here that you can play. Let's see if there's any live currently. I don't think there are. No, well, there is. There's this, the Bucchigiri event here. This is not live. This one's only live at certain times, but it's going to have rewards for you guys. And with this, you'll be able to actually get some more premium coins, I believe, alongside tickets. There's going to be, just sometimes in like the exchange shops, you'll be able to get festival tickets and stuff like that. There's just a lot of things like that. Now, that's pretty much all that's going on right now. There's not much more than that you guys pretty much need to know. This last tab here, though, I'm going to go back to the summon tab in just a moment, which is the one with the Goku icon. That icon does change depending on what's live. Now, this last tab here is the shop tab. You can actually quick access the World Tournament by clicking that icon way right up here to the right. And then right here in this area, a lot of times they'll have like premium packs that you guys would be able to buy with actual money. A lot of you guys are probably not so interested in that, but that's where that would be if you were. Now, currently, they do have this banner live. Now, this is a once per day discounted banner, right? If you guys do go ahead and summon on it, which we'll do. And also, they have this brand new, and this is it asking me if I want to actually use real money, which I'm not trying to do. They have the banner currently with Demon King Piccolo, and then the Cell, and these are all units pretty much that are just general pool units, so you don't really need to worry too much about them. Hey, Krillin. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that. But we'll do the one-time summon, right? So this is where all the banners are, so stay tuned for that whenever more hype stuff comes into the game. There are also a ton of different animations that you guys can get. This is going to just be nothing. Yeah, just a rare. Just a ton of different animations you guys can get as well. So this second tab, this is where all your decks are, right? I have some random decks, so please bear with me. I haven't really organized this at all. They're all pretty random stuff. Oh, it looks like since the last time I've really been on here, they've changed it up a little bit. I haven't really played so much in the last, like, month. I'm not so sure. Is this, like, a second page of decks? It looks like it is. It looks like it just copied my deck one over and over. Is that what happened? I don't know. Anyways, these are all random decks. I need to update them. Let's go to the cards. So this is the last thing we really need to cover is the card area. So the cards, I meant to mention this in the beginning. I might throw it in the beginning anyway, but if you need translations or like the Discord, all that stuff's down below. Check it out. So the card system is a 1 through 8 card system. So there are cards that have the AR8 and then all the way like 1 through 8. So like there are specific cards that are AR1 in the top left corner. 2, that doesn't really matter. That now in the actual battle system, 1s lose to 2s, 2s lose to 3s, so on and so forth. There's a way to increase the AR of your cards by using key in battle, right? But that's pretty much it. So basically, you can have 8 unique cards in your deck at any given moment. Obviously, the cards do things, meaning you need synergy between the cards that you are running in your deck. For example, this Whis card that is going to load eventually, ideally would like to be on a Universe 7 deck. And other than that, though, you are able to move on from there and have consistent decks overall. So this is the layout overall here. This button right here, this max icon, is how you would increase the level limit past 10 for your characters. If you have dupes to tell you, you can also do the same type of deal from this bottom middle pulsating button by using some more in-game currencies and items like I mentioned previously. So I'll be able to level up Whis to level 12. This is a good SR card, so I don't mind doing it. You do not need all not SSRs, but all URs to be able to have a good deck. But you do probably need, the thing about this game is it's a card game. Just so like if you played any other card games, you know that there's synergistic deck builds, right? There are sometimes you're going to need, this card to be at your absolute best, and that's going to be a higher rarity card. For example, if I come over here to AR8, where some of the more powerful cards are, it doesn't really matter as far as like how good a card is, where it is, but most of the time they're in AR8. And I wanted to build a deck for this UI Goku. I'm going to click this middle button. This is going to create actually, never mind, the bottom button. This will actually create an auto deck. It'll lay it out here for me. And I would personally change about half this deck. But this is a good thing for you guys to do if you're just trying to get your feet wet with building a deck. But this Goku is really good with Universe 7 setups, right? And he's the best AR8 for the Universe 7 setup, right? There's other stuff like Beerus that you don't necessarily need, but would be really good with the Universe 7 setup. So there's going to be stuff like that through and through that you can build decks around, right? It's ideally getting one card and then going from there with the ability to splash in other cards in between. So that's a lot of the basics for Bucchigiri match. So just make sure that you're getting all your super coins every day, which does mean that you are playing the World Tournament. You can kill 2 birds with 1 stone by playing the World Tournament because you'll be able to get points to exchange for their shop in the World Tournament, and then also you will be able to get Dragon Balls for the radar as well. So that's all the basics. Again, if you'd like to see more, if you enjoyed this, by the way, if it was helpful, hit that thumbs up. But definitely if you would like to see more on a weekly basis, hit that thumbs up. Today's video like goal will be 2,500. Thank you all, and I'll catch all of you in the next one.